Alright fellas, it is day 2 of lotto farming, so you know what that means? It's obligatory Morgan farming time. Now, it is the one problem of using the buster setups going into this, is that because we don't have a starting gauge, you know, CE for the lotto drop, the best I can do is using the Apex. But you know what, it's fine, you know, we still get the gold drop, you know, it's Morgan on Morgan action, you know, we can always use that, but I can already tell this is not gonna go very well. But I always like doing stuff like this, you know, showing off, being like, alright, we're gonna go into a farming quest, you know, we're gonna try our best to use Morgan to get this done, but, you know, she doesn't really have power mods on these guys. You know, Charlemagne is a star attribute, Bradamante, I think, is earth attribute for the final node, but I think it's always good to show because, you know, I'll often get comments when I'm like, hey, just be careful when using Morgan because, you know, if she doesn't have her power mods, she might be suffering a little bit. And people are like, nah, my NP1 Morgan, she's gonna clean house. And yeah, maybe against man attribute guys, you know, maybe if you can find a Knight of the Round Table or a fairy enemy, you know, she'll be able to clean up very well. I have NP1 Morgan over on JP, and I break her out every now and then when she's got the power mods, but when she doesn't have the power mods, I mean, this is as strong as your Morgan's gonna get. I mean, this is 120, you know, NP5, you know, I did all the wailing to get her done, and she might maybe do, like, 400k to Charlemagne, dude. I don't think she's gonna do over half of his HP, you know? If we have some crits, that'll be pretty good, but it's gonna turn into a challenge quest really quickly, you know? So just... I like throwing this out there being like, hey man, don't worry. You know, if you're struggling, not every setup is just going to be able to buster your way through. You know, sometimes you do actually have to break out the appropriate members to deal with some of these enemies. Now, I do think because of our RNG, I think I only saw one Morgan Buster card last turn, so I think we are guaranteed to get our third one going into the Charlemagne fight. The only thing is that we're really going to want crit stars for that. We're going to want to be able to butt blast these people. So I kind of want to save this this other Koyanskaya skill because I want to make sure that I'm actually going to have stars. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's get this mighty chain going. You know, because I don't know. I don't think Roland actually is man attribute. Is Roland man or earth attribute? I can't remember. I know like most of the Knights of the Round Table are earth attribute because they have the you know, the super swords. They're part of like nature spirits and stuff and whatnot. Oh my lordy. Oh wallahi, brother. Okay, yeah, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to back out. We're gonna have to plug suit in the boy Oberon and use the charisma skill, which is a trick that I've been using for some of these, because you only need the 50% battery for Oberon because Morgan will get her 30 and 20% back, so she can still get 100%. Sometimes I've noticed you gotta plug suit in Oberon on wave 2, and you gotta have that boy use his charisma skill. Now, because we might be getting that Buster card, if I am counting my cards correctly, we, worst case scenario, might also have to use the charisma going into this second wave. But again, just doing this more as a PSA because, you know, farming day 2 is dropped, and I kind of want to show people just how beefy some of these guys are. And that, you know, it's like, oh, well, Buster farming is very convenient for some of these things, but I think it's having the appropriate servants matters more. I mean, my plan is once one of my friends wakes up, they have an NP5 MHX altar. I'm planning on bringing that and just doing a multi-core setup for this because... brother, I don't have anybody that has star power mod. You know, I don't even think that exists outside of what, Summer BB? You know, BB Dubai, the new one. So outside of that, I really don't think that's actually going to be a thing. So all right, now Morgan, we got you those multiplicative buffs. You know, we gave you that extra NP damage. Do not make me have to use the charisma, bro. Do not do that to me. Come on, I need you to smoke this guy, and then give me the Buster card next turn. How are we gonna deal with the Bradamante, who also has Earth attribute? I have no idea, bro. That did marginally more damage. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Oberon might have done more damage than she might have done at that point. You know, forget getting over to the Charlemagne. You know, we might have to get past the boy Roland over here, you know? God forbid you bump into somebody that does not have manpower mod, not a Knight of the Round Table, and is not a Fae. You know, it happens more frequently than you would think. And again, this is not me, you know, making a PSA to be like, hey, bro, don't use Morgan. It's just saying, look, man, don't bring your Morgan to places where she shouldn't be. You know, keep her in her lane. Although I do think it's really funny that a couple of days ago, I was like, you know, I want to see how well our Juno Alter does at NP1 compared to my Morgan NP5, and they have like the same performance. I was like, man, I might have invested in the wrong server. Maybe I should have just chilled with my NP1 Morgan and got an NP5 our Juno Alter. But at the very least, you know, Morgan's at the 50% battery, so she's got some better use cases if you have a starting charge CE, I suppose. But yeah, as you can tell, try to brute force your way through this when you also have a quick card is not, the craziest thing either, not the best idea. It's a little bit rough. I don't even know if this is going to take him out. Because we still got to get anywhere in the range of like 50k HP for us to be able to take him out. Well, I don't know, those are some slightly bigger numbers. 25k, yeah, we could take that guy. See, there you go. If that quick crit didn't take him out, though, that would have been hilarious. That would have been absolute comedy. Alright. Please show me the Buster card, otherwise we're actually just cooked. We're completely finished. I think I'm going to be doing the 90 plus anyway. I want to do this one just to get the max drops once my friend wakes up, but the 90 plus drops seeds, and I kind of need seeds. I think it's seeds and eggs, I think is what it is, and I kind of need both of those. Or eggs was the last one. I don't know. When you're lotto farming all over the place, you just kind of forget. No, it's our arts card, bro. We're cooked. All right, let me just show this off. Then I'll get out of here because I got places to be. But let me just show this off. I don't. Maybe it's just even more worth to try to go and take out the Bradamonte over there. Maybe we actually just try to hit her because I don't know. Maybe we'll take her out. Maybe. But we're missing our huge charisma buff. We're missing the huge NP damage buff from the plug suit. Ooh, it's gonna be a little bit rough. It's gonna be a little rough on that one. Show me like he still has 500k HP. Okay, you know what? We almost did half. With the crit, we kind of brought him to half. But now we're in a challenge quest. Yeah, now our Morgan kind of goes down. That's the only unfortunate thing. Is that now when you're doing the max CE set, well, I guess quote unquote max CE setup, you have the different lotto CEs. Oh, now you want to give me the Buster cards. Now you want to be good. Oh, once you do that, you don't really have guys in the background, right? Like we have Mash, and I think Leonidas in the back or something along those lines. It's not looking super great. I do love though that Morgan is so bulky with being 120 that she could just take a pounding from Charlemagne. But see, now we're in challenge quest mode. Now it's like, oh man, I actually have to you gotta lock in, you gotta get your cards, you gotta get your Koyanskaya NPs going so you can start draining dudes NP. But it's just also to be like, just to show people that have maybe not the best accounts that look, even someone that's rocking the strongest stuff, as it were, you could even just kind of try to bring the wrong people and it doesn't really work out. You kind of have to respect some of the nodes. Which is why I'm planning on using MHX Ultra on this guy. Oh, they're gonna get wiped, aren't they? Yeah, they're gonna get obliterated. But you can bring all the guys you want. But if you don't have the right power mods and whatnot, you might get absolutely cooked. And I was willing to spend the 40 AP just to have a little fun showing that off. And then, the whole party's gonna get wiped over here. But again, that's why I was saying I'm probably gonna use a friends like MHXX, MHX Alter. XX Alter is not out yet. Because I'm assuming with them being NP5, Charlemagne being good, and a Saber, that they're probably going to wipe the guy. How did Oberon live that? He lived on 725. I mean, he's going to get obliterated right here. And then I will only leave you guys in suspense in the comments if you guys think that we were able to pull this back. Now, me being the GOAT, I think I could definitely bring this back. Oh, no Bukatsu? Wallahi, we're finished. I don't know about this one. I don't know if we're going to make it past this one, but I'll let you... Y'all can all speculate there if I actually won this. But yeah, just a little fun video because I couldn't think of what I wanted to upload today because I was like, dude, I'm just farming. I don't even want to peel myself away from farming for 2 seconds. So I was like, okay, let me integrate the farming into the video. But with that being said, I will catch you guys in the Morgan Fest as you guys are also going to be farming. And I'll probably catch you guys in the next video. Peace!